Hey guys, it's Kinsey, and in this week's video, I'm going to show you how to make pom-poms 4 different ways. So one of them is using a fork, one of them using a pom-pom ball maker by Clover. They make other brands of this, but I have the Clover one. And this cardboard way. This cardboard way you make yourself, and it doesn't cost anything except for some cardboard. And I'm also going to show you guys how to make multiple pom-poms at once using a stool. So let's just get right on into this video. So the first way to make pom-poms is the most common way, and this is to use a pom-pom maker. Various brands of pom-pom makers. This one that I have is Clover, and I actually have a bunch of different sizes. So I'm just going to be using this blue one here. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to start by opening both of these sides, and then you're going to wrap both of these sides together. So pretty much you're going to wrap this side, and then you're going to wrap this side, and then you're going to pull through. So I'm going to make this pom-pom gray, so I'm just going to get started off. So then, once you have this side done, you're just going to close it up, and we're going to cut in between both of these sides. So, cut to the time lapse. So once you have this cut, you're just going to take a piece of yarn of the same color, preferably. You don't have to use the same color. And you're just going to tie it. You're just going to fold it over once and pull it as tight as you can. And then you're going to flip it, and then do that again on this side and pull it really tight. We're going to flip it one more time, and then we're going to go tie it once, and then we're going to do the same thing again on the same side. And then our pom-pom is done, and you can just remove both of these sides, and you can fluff it up, and you have a pom-pom. You can trim these down if you want. Now you have an adorable pom-pom once you clean up this mess. Okay, now I'm going to show you the second method on how to make a pom-pom without a pom-pom maker this time. This next method, we are going to be using a piece of cardboard that I have cut into a U sort of shape like this, and you're just going to wrap this in yarn. For this one, I'm going to do pink. Once you think you have enough yarn, you're just going to cut off the string, and then you're going to cut a piece of yarn to about this length, and then you're just going to put it through the hole in the bottom. And it is okay if the side of your cardboard starts caving in. You're just going to tie it once, and then you're going to flip it back through, and then you're going to tie it again, and you're just going to tie it once, and then one more time. Now you can slip your pom-pom off of the end of it, and it's going to look like this. So pretty much you're just going to try and get in between all of these lines and just cut. And now you have a pom-pom, but it looks kind of messy, so you're just going to trim it. And there you have a pom-pom. So this next method is by making a small pom-pom by using a fork. You're just going to start off by taking yarn and wrapping it all the way around your fork. Once you think you have a good amount of yarn, just cut it off and then cut a string of yarn. Now we're going to kind of slide our pom-pom up a little bit and put this yarn through this middle hole. So once you have it through, you're just going to go ahead and tie it at the top. And then you can slide it off, and you can tie it on the other side again. And then you can just trim off that extra. And now we're just going to cut in between all of these lines. So once you've cut that all up, you're going to need to trim it. And there you have it, a pom-pom made easy with a fork. So this next method is how to make multiple pom-poms at once without having to make a bunch of pom-poms on a fork or a pom-pom ball maker. So pretty much you're just gonna find something that has 2 widths apart, like the bottom of a stool or a folding chair. So pretty much you're just gonna wrap yarn around these 2 things. And I'll come back and show you that because this is not gonna fit in the frame. So this is how it's going to look on your chair. I started off with pink, and then I started layering some orange on top of it to give it a multicolor effect. And I did some pink and then some orange. So now I'm gonna do some more pink, and then I'm gonna finish it off. Once you feel like you are done and you have enough yarn, you're just gonna tuck this under. I just tucked it under this piece of yarn here. So now you're just gonna cut out strings and you're gonna tie around these, and you can do them all the way down here. So I have the first one done, and you pretty much are just gonna tie it all the way down. So now I am finished tying all of the strings all the way down, and you're just gonna wanna try and slide this off the chair, but if it can't slide off, you can just take a pair of scissors and cut it off. So this is very tight, and it does have a little lip on the edge, so I'm just gonna come in here and just cut it off. So since I had to cut it off on the side and not the very end, it did get a little lopsided, but that's okay because we can always just trim it off. And the other side should be able to pull off now. Okay, so now we have this little contraption, and I cut it off of the stool. I had to cut it off at an angle. So that's really easy fix, you can just trim it up. So now pretty much what you're gonna do is you're just gonna cut in between each one of these sections. So you have to have really sharp scissors to do this. So you're gonna start off by doing the end. So I've trimmed up the side on this one, and we're probably gonna have to trim it down. Let's just cut. So pretty much I'm just gonna cut in the middle. And there you have all your pom-poms. They just need a little bit of trimming and you're done. Here are all the pom-poms that we made just from the chair, and it took maybe a little bit longer than making one pom-pom on the Clover pom-pom maker. This ended up making 8 pom-poms in about half the time it would by using the fork method or any of the other methods. I love making pom-poms because there's so many different things that you can make with them. They're just so fun. Like, you can make so many different colors and so much stuff. You can make so many different things. Like here, I've made a cactus, and this is a little flower. I really like this one. And you can even venture out and try to make some tassels, which if you want me to show you guys how to make tassels in another video, let me know, because I might try that out. You can make so many different possibilities, and they're just so fun. So I'll see you guys in next week's video. Bye!